Hello everyone, welcome back to China Idol Spotlight, where we uncover the hidden stories behind the glitz and glamour of China's entertainment world. This time, the entertainment world has been rocked by truly unexpected news. The famous young actor and singer Wang Yibo, known for his charisma, talent, and near-flawless public image, has suddenly been caught up in a shocking rumor. It's not just any ordinary rumor. It's a very serious accusation that could ruin anyone's career. An accusation that he impregnated a young woman and even threatened his own girlfriend with an abortion. This news began with an anonymous post on Weibo, a platform often a source of hot news in China. An anonymous woman wrote a message that shocked the public. In her message, she claimed to be pregnant with Wang Yibo's child. She wrote emotionally, asking for help from an influencer named Lion, a figure known for helping victims of celebrity cases. And what's more, she even claimed that Wang Yibo refused to take responsibility and even threatened her with an abortion. The post immediately went viral, setting Weibo on fire with comments from thousands of users. Imagine Wang Yibo, who had always been known as a cool but polite, quiet but professional man, suddenly being linked to such a major scandal. Wang Yibo's name immediately shot to the top of Weibo's trending pages in just a matter of hours. Thousands of fans were confused, hundreds of media outlets began writing speculative articles, and the entire internet began to wonder. Are these rumors true? Or is it just a cunning ploy to bring down China's brightest young star? That afternoon, Yuehua Entertainment's management company finally broke the silence. In an official statement, they denied all the allegations. Yuehua stated that the post was completely false and contained slander that could cause serious harm to Wang Yibo. They also warned the anonymous woman to delete her post, or the agency would take legal action. However, despite the official clarification, the online world remained unsettled. Many believed the rumors were only part of the truth that had yet to be revealed. Some netizens believe Yuehua is simply trying to quell the scandal, while others believe the anonymous girl is simply seeking attention. One thing is certain, this story has revealed a dark side of the Chinese entertainment industry, a world where rumors can be used as weapons, and a famous name can be ruined by just one social media post. In this video, China Idol Spotlight will dissect the entire chronology of this rumor in full. How the rumor first emerged, who is behind the anonymous account, the public and media reaction, and the legal steps taken by Yuehua Entertainment. And of course, we'll address one big question that still lingers: is it true that Wang Yibo has a child and is threatening his girlfriend? Or is this just a media ploy to bring down the idol? Let's explore everything from the beginning. After the shocking opening, let's discuss how it all started. It all started not with major media outlets, nor with paparazzi, but with an anonymous account that simply appeared on the Weibo platform, where gossip can turn into news in a matter of minutes. In early October, a user with a strange pseudonym, no profile picture, and no posting history suddenly wrote an emotional message in the comments section of one of Lion's popular accounts. To some, Lion was a familiar name. She was known as an influencer who often advocated for victims in the entertainment industry, especially those who claimed to have been victims of abuse of power by celebrities or major agencies. The message was written in a panicked tone: "Please help me. I'm pregnant with Wang Yibo's child. He refuses to take responsibility and instead threatens me. I don't know what else to do." The post consisted of only a few sentences. However, its impact was extraordinary. Like a spark falling on a pile of gasoline, the comment spread at an incredible rate. In less than an hour, the keyword Wang Yibo has a child began appearing on Weibo's trending search list. Several gossip accounts quickly picked up on this and copied the comment. Speculation that a mysterious young girl is pregnant with Wang Yibo's child. Initially, many assumed it was just a fake troll account seeking attention. However, the situation changed when the account deleted its comment just minutes later. This action only made netizens even more suspicious. Why was it deleted? Was she pressured by someone? If this was a lie, why was it deleted so quickly? Comments like this flooded Weibo. Netizens began digging into everything related to Wang Yibo, from his schedule to who he was last seen with, to speculation about the rumored girlfriend. Some gossip accounts even began linking Wang Yibo to several women rumored to be close to him. They wrote wild theories, some suggesting he was dating a young model, and others speculated that the threatened girlfriend was actually someone new. However, the furor peaked when Lion, the influencer mentioned in the comments, finally responded. In a post that evening, Lion wrote, "I just received a private message from someone claiming to be a victim. However, I can't confirm any truth. I don't want to spread anything that hasn't been proven." The sentence sounded neutral, but its impact was remarkable. Netizens interpreted this as if Lion himself spoke out, then this case is probably true. Wang Yibo's name returned to the top of Weibo's trending pages the following morning, garnering millions of searches in a short time. The news began to spread to smaller online media outlets, then to international forums like Douban and the Chinese version of Reddit. Some gossip outlets even began writing articles with bombastic titles like "Wang Yibo's new scandal, girl claims to be pregnant, will Yuehua take action?" Meanwhile, loyal Wang Yibo fans immediately reacted. They strongly denied the rumor and accused the anonymous account of spreading slander. They flooded the comments section with evidence of the actor's activities over the past few weeks. Some fans even pointed out that at the time the rumor surfaced, Wang Yibo was busy filming and unlikely to meet anyone in person. They posted behind-the-scenes photos from the set showing Yibo being accompanied by staff and managers at all times. However, the rumors didn't stop there. Some more extreme gossip accounts began to write that the threats against the girl were not just words, but rather pressure from the agency. This narrative further heated up the situation. Amidst this chaos, another shocking claim emerged. Someone on the Douban forum posted a screenshot of what they claimed was a private conversation between the girl and her friend. The screenshot appeared to indicate that the girl was indeed pregnant. However, many netizens noticed the strange font and formatting of the conversation, suggesting that the screenshot was likely edited. However, for some, the truth no longer mattered. What mattered more was the ongoing drama. And in the online world, drama means attention. And attention means virality. Only on the afternoon of October 14 did Yuehua Entertainment speak out. Their statement was firm and clear. "We strongly reject all false rumors concerning our artist, Wang Yibo. The information circulating about pregnancy and threats is completely untrue. We have gathered evidence and will take legal action against those spreading the false news." The statement bore the official seal and was released through Yuehua's verified account. However, what was interesting was the final sentence of the announcement. "We also urge the public not to easily believe baseless information spread anonymously." This sentence seemed to directly criticize the anonymous girl who started all this. After the announcement, most media outlets began to suppress the news. But behind the scenes, the rumors persisted. Skeptical netizens continued to believe that something was being hidden. They reasoned, if nothing really happened, why did Yuehua react so quickly? Suspicions grew when the anonymous account disappeared completely from Weibo. All posts, comments, and digital traces were deleted. Shortly after, new rumors emerged that the account had been deleted by a certain party. Was it Yuehua, or someone who wanted to silence her? No one knows for sure. But one thing is clear, the rumor had already spread across the internet. And Wang Yibo's name once again became a hot topic in the Chinese entertainment world. And from here, the story begins to deepen. Who exactly is this anonymous girl? Why did she choose to contact Lion instead of directly to the authorities? Does she really have evidence, or is she just trying to attract attention? Media? In the next section, we'll discuss the girl's mysterious identity. Explore why rumors like this go viral so quickly, and what really goes on behind the scenes of the high-pressure entertainment industry. All they had was a faint trace of a short comment on Lion's since-deleted Weibo account. However, in the internet world, nothing is ever truly lost. Some netizens were quick to save screenshots of the comment before it vanished. And so, a cyber detective investigation began. Within hours, gossip forums like Douban, Weibo, and even international Twitter began to fill with lengthy analyses of the girl's identity. Some examined her writing style, and even her word choice. Some claimed that her writing style resembled that of an account that had previously appeared in other celebrity scandals. One even compared her punctuation and writing style to a user who had posted accusations against a male singer last year. Their conclusion? It was likely the same account, or at least from the same group, a group that likes to create big rumors to attract media attention. However, this theory remains unproven. It could be true, or it could simply be the speculation of fans trying to protect their idol. On the other hand, Lion's name was dragged deeper into the fray. For some, Lion is considered a figure who often has prior knowledge of shady cases in the entertainment industry. He is known for his involvement in the No Deek Fam, Chris Wu, case, where he helped a young girl expose the idol's inappropriate behavior. Because of this history, many believe that if someone seeks Lion's help, the case is serious. However, many also accuse Lion of sensationalism. He knows every time he writes something, the media goes wild, said an entertainment blogger. He's probably just using Wang Yibo's name to gain more attention. As the rumors escalated, Lion finally spoke at greater length on his live broadcast. In a calm but firm tone, he said, "I can't confirm who the girl is. I can only say that someone did contact me. But I haven't seen any evidence to support their claims. So please, don't spread things that aren't confirmed." The statement was simple, even cautious. However, the public interpreted it in two opposing ways. Some said, "See? That means someone did contact him, so this rumor could be true." Others asserted, "He just said there's no evidence yet. That means it's all nonsense." The more people talked, the more the line between fact and fiction blurred. Some fans were starting to get tired. They poured out their hearts on fanbase forums. "We just want to support his work, not keep being dragged into this kind of drama. Please stop slandering Yibo, he doesn't deserve this." On the other hand, the haters were actually getting more and more excited. And as often happens online, the more people argued, the more the algorithm pushed the topic to the surface. Weibo, Douban, and even foreign forums like Pan and Reddit were abuzz. Wang Yibo was a symbol of perfection in the public eye, handsome, talented, humble, and rarely involved in controversy. When someone who was too perfect was suddenly rumored to be involved in a major scandal, people were immediately drawn to him because they wanted to see his human side. Media psychologists even call this phenomenon the Schadenfreude effect, a feeling of satisfaction that arises when seeing someone more successful experience problems. They didn't give additional interviews or write a second clarification. One official statement was enough for them. However, behind the calm, many media outlets suspected that Yuehua's legal team was hard at work behind the scenes. Reports suggested they had traced the IP address of the anonymous account and discovered that it didn't originate from mainland China, but rather from abroad, most likely using a VPN. This news, while unconfirmed, was enough to change the course of public discussion. Netizens began to think, if it's true that the account is from abroad, then this could be the work of international haters. But others argued, he could be using a VPN to protect his identity. "I don't want this case to escalate without clear evidence. If there are indeed victims, I'm ready to help. But if this is slander, I hope everyone will stop messing with other people's lives." After that, he closed his comments section. However, the damage was done. Wang Yibo's name had already spread across thousands of small news portals. And gossip videos had reached millions of views. For fans, all of this was like a nightmare. For haters, it was new fuel. And for the media, it was a golden opportunity to gain clicks. In just 1 week, this rumor generated over 50 million interactions on Weibo. And Wang Yibo's name became the most searched keyword on Baidu for 3 consecutive days. However, amidst the hype, one question remains: did the anonymous girl really exist? Or is she just a fictional character created to ruin the actor's reputation? For Wang Yibo's loyal fans, Yuehua's statement wasn't just a defense, but a call to action. Fans didn't just post words of support. They organized themselves systematically. Some gathered evidence of Yibo's filming schedule over the past 2 months, others created infographics detailing his alibi. On October 15th, 1 day after the official announcement, Yuehua finally took concrete action. They partnered with a renowned Beijing law firm to handle the case. This time, Yuehua's tone was clearly firmer. They went beyond mere denials and threats. Despite Yuehua's clarification and legal action, netizens continued to demand that Wang Yibo speak up. Comments like these flooded Yibo's official Weibo account. "Say something. We want to hear from you." Silence is not an option when slander of this magnitude has spread. But as usual, the actor remained calm. He didn't write a single word about the rumors. Instead, he simply shared a promotional post for his latest film project. This action only further fueled public curiosity. Some see Yibo's silence as a sign of professionalism. However, others see his silence as a sign that he has something to hide. In the Chinese entertainment world, silence can mean many things. Sometimes it's an elegant form of resistance. Sometimes it's a strategy to drown out the issue. And in this case, both could be true. However, behind the scenes, there are signs that these rumors are starting to impact his career. Several major brands that collaborated with Yibo are said to have postponed their advertising campaigns. Not because they believe the rumors, but because they don't want to get involved in a public controversy. Despite this, Yibo's major contracts remain secure, because sponsors know that with this calm, the storm will pass. Meanwhile, Wang Yibo's official fanbase has begun compiling a timeline of evidence. They have created a comprehensive document showing Yibo's daily whereabouts for the past 2 months. From filming schedules and staff posts to behind-the-scenes footage. They released the document publicly with the message, "We have no need to accuse anyone. We are simply presenting the facts." This move was widely applauded, with some mainstream media outlets even calling it an example of fandom professionalism. However, on the other hand, the rumor mill took a new direction. And that's how the internet works. Even when evidence is presented, there are always those who choose not to believe it. They assigned a dedicated PR team to ensure that any news coverage about Wang Yibo remained positive. A week after the rumor exploded, a series of articles appeared in leading media outlets highlighting Yibo's positive aspects, including his dedication to acting, his charity work, and his success in the film Hidden Blade. And slowly but surely, the results began to show. Searches for Wang Yibo scandal began to decline, while searches for Wang Yibo's new movie rose again. However, amidst this recovery, something surprised fans. A few days later, news emerged that Wang Yibo had personally signed a power of attorney. He requested that a lawyer represent him to officially report the rumor spreader. This move marked a significant turning point. Whereas previously he had remained silent, he now took action. This legal action made many aware that this rumor should not be taken lightly. "We did not intend to spread lies. We apologize to Wang Yibo and the relevant parties." This case served as a major lesson for the entire Chinese entertainment industry. Many agencies began reviewing their artists' digital security policies. They tightened access to personal information and monitored conversations on social media to prevent similar rumors from exploding in the future. Meanwhile, fan communities from various fandoms united in one message: stop spreading rumors without evidence. This was a rare move, as different fandoms typically tear each other down. Days passed, and the rumor began to subside. However, the scars it left behind have not completely subsided. Lost. For Wang Yibo, this was a bittersweet reminder that fame isn't just about the spotlight, but also about the strength to weather the storms created by the online world. That night, in his Beijing apartment, the lights were dim. Wang Yibo sat by the window, staring at the gloomy night sky. His phone kept vibrating with messages from his manager, lawyer, and colleagues pouring in non-stop. However, he didn't open any of them. He simply stared outside, took a deep breath, and then closed his eyes. "I didn't do anything. But why does the world seem to be accusing me?" From the beginning of his career, Yibo knew that fame always comes with a price. But he never imagined the price could be this high. To the outside world, Wang Yibo was the perfect figure: young, talented, successful, and charismatic. But behind the scenes, there was a rarely seen side: emotional exhaustion from living under almost constant public scrutiny. Every step, every look, every interaction could be misinterpreted. He even once said in an interview, "I'm afraid to look at someone for too long, because then people will think I'm in love." He couldn't open social media without seeing thousands of harsh comments berating him. But once the lights went out and the crew dispersed, he sat alone in the corner. His head was lowered, his eyes blank. He wasn't angry. He was just tired. Such mental exhaustion is invisible to the public. But in the entertainment world, it's the most dangerous wound because it eats away slowly, silently, without blood, without tears. Seeing this, his manager finally sat down with Yibo. He said in a gentle yet firm tone, "We can't control what they say, but we can control how we respond to it. The world will always find loopholes, but we can choose to stand still." Those words reignited a small fire within Yibo. His team had doubted whether it was safe for him to appear in public now. But Yibo simply replied, "I have nothing to hide." And sure enough, when he stepped onto the stage, cheers filled the hall. They didn't care about gossip. All they saw was a young star with a sincere smile and a gaze full of determination. The music played, the lights shone on his face, and in an instant, Wang Yibo was back to his true self. The audience was moved to tears, not because of the song he sang, but because of the mental strength that radiated from his every movement. After the event, Yibo wrote a few lines in his personal notebook. "I can't change the way people see me. But I can continue to work hard so they have a reason to respect me, not pity me." That sentence became a mantra he held fast to. Every time anxiety struck, he reopened the page. Yibo began limiting his time on social media. He turned off Weibo notifications and focused solely on things that brought him peace, practicing his bike, dancing, and spending time with his small, trusted team. Many people were surprised how someone so recently embroiled in a scandal could move forward so quickly. But for Yibo, it was a form of self-expression. He didn't want to fight with words. He wanted to fight with his work. Amidst all this, Yibo's family, especially his mother, became his greatest source of strength. His mother reportedly stayed with him through video calls every night. Sometimes just to ask, "Have you eaten?" Sometimes just to be quiet together. Such small moments of peace became the inner protection Yibo needed. But for Wang Yibo, the wound never completely disappeared. He learned to live with the trauma, using it as fuel to grow stronger. Not only because of its profound meaning, but because the public knew those words came from someone who had actually been through it. Today, Wang Yibo may be back to laughing, dancing, creating, and appearing in front of the camera as usual. But behind that calmness lies a valuable lesson. Being a public figure isn't just about the spotlight and fame, but also about resilience. And that is the most elegant form of victory. We verified all the claims made by the anonymous accuser of Wang Yibo. There's not a single piece of medical evidence, photo, or document to support it. The post was a major turning point. In less than 2 hours, the post garnered over 5 million views and thousands of supportive comments. Netizens who had previously spread the rumor began deleting their old comments. Some even wrote public apologies. The video spread rapidly on Douyin and Weibo, garnering over 60 million views. Public opinion began to change drastically. I regret ever doubting him. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss the latest news about the Chinese entertainment world only on China Idol Spotlight.